Hey guys, welcome to Air Raid Sports. You've got Alex here, and today we're going to have a conversation about some underrated players thus far in the 2019 NFL season. And the first guy we're going to talk about is Matt Stafford. And Matt Stafford really got a bad rap after his poor performance last season, but you've got to remember that was under a first-year head coach. Stafford was literally playing with a broken back, and he didn't have many weapons. Kenny G was still emerging. Kerryon Johnson was banged up. So this season, Matt Stafford has bounced back in a big way, and people just aren't giving him the credit that he deserves. Really quickly, I want to compare player A and player B. Player A threw for 4,944 yards and 38 touchdowns. Player B threw for 5,000 yards and 38 touchdowns. Well, like you can guess, one of these players is Matt Stafford's pace this year. And the other player with identical numbers is Matt Ryan in his 2016 MVP season. Now, Matt Ryan only threw 7 interceptions that year, and Matt Stafford is on pace for 10. But that 3 interception difference is marginal when you're looking at the things Matt Stafford's doing this year. He's leading the league in yards per game. And he's led this Lions team to what is honestly an underperforming record, which is masking the fact that he's putting up just incredible numbers. One thing I'm really looking out for here in the rest of the season is whether Matt Stafford can continue to play at an elite level and start to lead this Lion team to some victories that will validate his performances. The next player we're going to talk about is John Brown on the Buffalo Bills. And the Bills brought in a whole new fleet of receivers this year with Brown and Cole Beasley, and they got rid of Zay Jones. And John Brown has really proven that he is that deep threat and that wide receiver one that Josh Allen needs. John Brown is on pace this year for 84 catches and 1,200 yards receiving, and he's just not being talked about. So John Brown has 50 or more receiving yards in every single game this season. So just to see what kind of company he's in, I'm going to read the total list of players that have gotten 50 or more receiving yards in every single game so far. So like I just said, you've got John Brown, and then you've got Michael Thomas, and that's the end of the list. John Brown and Michael Thomas are the only 2 players with 50 or more receiving yards in each and every game this season. And John Brown is doing it on 3 less targets per game than Michael Thomas. And last but not least, I want to give a quick honorable mention to Matt Breida and Raheem Mostert of the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the 49ers are obviously getting a lot of love right now, and everyone's loving what Kyle Shanahan is doing with that run game and how well that defense is playing. But Tevin Coleman has really stole the spotlight in recent weeks. Matt Breida and Raheem Mostert are both in the top 4 in the NFL in yards per carry. Number 1 is Lamar Jackson. Number 2 is Raheem Mostert. Number 3 is Christian McCaffrey. And number 4 is Matt Breida. So wedged right between Raheem Mostert and Matt Breida is Christian McCaffrey, who is an MVP candidate and is likely to win Offensive Player of the Year. Now, not discrediting anything McCaffrey's doing, because his usage has been absolutely absurd and he is putting up incredible numbers. But Raheem Mostert and Matt Breida are both averaging more than 5 yards a carry. And if you put the two together, they're on pace for 1,600 rushing yards this year. And that's on top of whatever Tevin Coleman ends up with. So as the 49ers have just moved to 8-0, I love what they're doing and I love what this running game looks like. And let's see if we can get some more love for Matt Stafford, John Brown, and Matt Breida and Raheem Mostert here in the second half of the NFL season.